I don't care for those. Hand-rolled garbage tastes the same as any other.
Next time you bring something worth my time, or don't bring anything at all.
Smoke Padrón, they say. It's the best cigar that you could ever smoke. LeeMack912, we heard you said some disrespectful stuff about Padrón, and we're not gonna stand for it. You smoked the natural, you should have been smoking the Maduro. You smoked the Maduro. That one is better than the natural. All these things I hear about Padrón, 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 and I keep going, they aight. Something that started out as a bundle cigar and y'all done hyped it up and made it some kind of good, expensive cigar. Today we're gonna be smoking the 45 years Family Reserve. I thought it was more expensive than this is, but I see these for 25 to 32 bucks by the box. I thought they were closer to 50. Maybe I'm wrong. I will check. Padrón is high class, high quality, everything. That's what they say. But I'm gonna just show y'all the back of this band. I'm gonna let you look at it and make your own decision. Hey, Alexander Brandon, it's been a while, and there's your density. There's your density. All right, family, I gotta go. I gotta be kind of quiet out here, cause you know, I'm sharing the space again, but we'll see. Y'all hang on. Good afternoon, my cigar smoking family. Man, when I do that, it just echoes all over the place. I'm fighting the sun today. It is right now, it's almost 12 o'clock. Yeah, I'm doing good to have some shade here right now, so we're gonna get right on up into this cigar right quickly. 6x52 Nicaraguan puro. It is a Padrón. Dude, I mean, just look at the head. Look at that. I just want y'all to look at that. Look at that. Somebody come here. Somebody, look. Somebody come over here. Look at this. Look. Y'all make your own decisions about it, but let me cut it, light it, and smoke this cigar. We're gonna see. Box press. Smells like a cigar. I'm cooking some collard greens today, so I can't really go by the smell because I got onions and stuff probably on my hands, even though I wash them. Light draw. Shout out to my brother Steve Saka, Dunbar Tobacco and Trust. He says, and he calls it all the time, Padróns are underfilled. The draw on this one, you would say, yep, it's underfilled. But it's got a good draw. Not tight, it's smooth, it's light, it's box press. So you gotta kind of underfill some cigars that are box press. You gotta underfill them because when you box press them, you don't want it to plug up the draw. So. We got some smoke. We're going to get this thing down the road and make it do what it do. Shout out to Brother Dexter. Brother Dexter called me the other day. I know y'all, some of y'all don't think Brother Dexter exists, but he called me the other day, He said, find out what was going on. He was like, it looked like you moved. I said, yeah, Brother Dexter, we ain't been in touch lately, but, you know, it is what it is. Let's go. Here we go. Matt Carey, yeah, I see you, boy. Here we go. Let's go, y'all. It's hard to see my flame out here in the sun. This one I gotta fill up. Hold on. We'll do that later when we get another tip. It's tough when you ain't in your regular space. You just ain't got all your stuff where you used to having it. I can't tell if the lighter is lit or not lit. All right, we lit, baby. Some of my clear cousins is down there in the pool, chilling in the sun. I don't know, they doing what they do. Trying to get a little suntan, I guess. I don't know. Well, anyway, let's talk about this Padrón. I have to admit that the draw is impeccable. Very nice draw. It's a nice draw. It is smooth. I'm going to right now just say in the beginning, good tasting tobacco. Solid Nicaraguan taste. Now, for somebody that is a new cigar smoker, they'll say, I just started smoking cigars. I don't know what that tastes like. I don't know if I could explain it to you either. It tastes like tobacco. Slight little green taste to it. Like a green leaf and some black pepper. And the pepper's kind of mild. All right, I need to double check the price on this one. Because back in the day when I really just started with the Padrón, hey, Padrón was like, it wasn't expensive at some point, but I think they had gone up to about like $15, $18, and the average cigar was like $8. Padrón was $18. I was like, I don't see much of a difference between the $8 cigar and the $18 cigar. That was me. So, not that I hate Padrón, which I don't. I think they make a very good, consistent cigar. Shout out to my brothers Ak and Matt Bailey. I just always thought they were overpriced. Retro smooth. Not spicy. I think people make up a whole lot of stuff when it comes to this cigar review game. You know, I was talking the other day with one of my brothers, and we were like, you know, most of the tobacco comes from a handful of family farms, family and or corporation farms, a handful, not many. They control it all. It's all the same. Now, what you will learn is that what they do with it after they get it from those farms makes the difference. It's just like whiskey, right? Anybody can go to MGP and buy a barrel of, let's say, 8-year-old aged bourbon. Somebody else could buy the same barrel in the barrel right next to it, above it, below it, whatever. But what they do with it after they get it to their place, that's what makes the difference. Anyway, family, that's it. I'm going here to check my greens. I'll be back. All right, family, I'm trying not to be so much backlit here, but like I said, I'm running away from the sun at the moment. Padrón. All right, family. See, now all my stuff is on the other side of the patio. I had to get my temporary ashtray. So the question becomes, is this a good cigar? Is this worth my 30 bucks? And I gotta be consistent when I tell you it's a good cigar She's burning well. Is it worth 30 bucks? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Now, I know my Padrón purists are going to come and say, yeah, but you should have tried that one. This looks like a natural. I don't know if it's a natural or Maduro. Here's another part of the controversy. Hold on. Some years ago, I read, hold on, I'm trying to get my camera straight. Some years ago, I read that Padrón cigars, natural Maduro, were all the same. Same blend, same cigars. When they color sort them, the darker ones they call Maduro, the lighter ones they call natural. Now, I can't swear to whether that's the truth or not, but I believe it. Is this a good cigar? Yes. Is it smoking well? Yes. Is it burning well? Yes. Does it have any odd flavors? Anything off? No. Does it taste like a solid Nicaraguan cigar? Yes. But again, is it worth 30 bucks? In my opinion, no. My opinion, no. Because I could probably name, and I'm not going to, I could probably name half a dozen Nicaraguan cigars for around $13 or under that I would stack up against this for $30. So that means that I would get to smoke 2 of those versus 1 of these. That's always been my issue with Padrón. Love Padrón, love the family. Shout out to the patriarch. Sent me a box of cigars once and autographed it. I still have it. I treasure that box. I just don't think this is it. And again, Padrón started out as, I believe they were like the cafeteria cigars. They were inexpensive bundled cigars. Where they went from being the inexpensive bundle brand to this expensive type thing, I'm not really sure where that happened. Anyway. I was sitting yesterday at a pool next door, at the complex next door. They had a pool party, tacos and stuff or whatever. They call themselves having margaritas, but they forgot the tequila in the damn margarita mix. But I want to talk about people and how you treat people. There was a lady over there, El Jefe. She's the boss lady. And you could tell she was the boss lady because all her minions were running around behind her, right? So earlier in the week, we had a food truck. Went out to go see about the food truck. The guy, nice guy, he was a Christian guy, whatever. And he was selling chicken wings and stuff or whatever. He had a table out in front of his truck and a couple of folding chairs. El Jefe comes up with her minions behind her and goes, I don't like this shit. I don't like all this shit, all these tables and chairs and stuff. He's gonna have to get this out of here. And this is not where he's supposed to be parking. So the minions go up to the guy and say, hey, listen, the boss has got a problem with this, that, and the next. That's why she wanted you to park down there by the dog park, yada, yada, yada. Now, I'm a customer. I'm standing there. I'm hearing this, right? Two, 3 days later, we go to the pool party, and El Jefe is there as well. She's El Jefe over there, not over here, but anyway. And she's walking around with a frown on her face like Donald Trump. And she's just looking, inspecting, looking at people, looking. She walked by, look you right in the face, and don't speak. Guy in front of me in the line, they were doling out the tacos. You got 1 taco. Now, how cheap is it to make a damn taco? Man, let people get 2 or 3 tacos and put some meat in the thing, get what they want, and move on. No, they was giving you what they wanted you to have with that 1 taco. Guy was at the end. He was getting some chips. He was getting some salsa, a little queso on his shit, and she's over there. Look at how much he's taking. He's taking a lot. I'm like, come on, man. Customer service means a lot. She could have pulled the food truck guy to the side and spoke to him in the back. If that guy is one of her residents that was getting an extra amount of food, she could have walked up to him and gave him a little quiet conversation and said, listen, man, we're trying to make sure everybody gets the first serving, but once everybody gets the first serving, you're free to come on back and get as much as you want. It's how you treat people. Some people think they can treat people any old kind of way, and any old kind of way is okay. I'm not gonna stand for you treating me any old kind of way, first of all. Not gonna happen. But anyway, this cigar they advertise as being stronger than the typical Padrón. I don't feel it. It feels like it right now. I'm gonna say strength, medium. Flavor, average. To me, there's nothing really special about this cigar. Now, I've smoked this cigar before. Shout out to my brother Dante from Maduro Smoke Lounge up there in PA. He was down at my lounge one day and I was giving my whole anti-Padrón speech, and he said, you gotta smoke this cigar and tell me that this is not a good cigar. And he gave me one of these 45s. And I smoked it and I said, yeah, it's a good cigar. But at that point, I was just like, I just don't think it's worth the price. And I stand behind what I say. I don't think it's worth the price. Is it good? Yes. Do I like it? Yes. All right, family. Let me go get me a drink. I'll get a cold beer. It's a little warm out here today. I'm in the last little corner of shade, so I'm gonna try to get this review done before the shade runs out. Y'all hang on. All right, family. LeeMack912, and we are back with the Padrón 45 year. Went and got me a nice cold Heineken. That's a good pairing. As we get into the second half, I'm going to say that the flavor is ramping up a little bit. Is there anything particular, special? No. Let's see what's going on with the retro hair. Okay. Okay. Wow, that retro is nice. That with the beer, nutty, black pepper. That nut is almost like a mix of like peanut and almond. It's got a slight sweetness to it, along with the pepper. Slight tobacco core. So, not bad at all. So should you spend your money on this $30 Padrón? Absolutely you should. Because if Padrón is a very special cigar for you, and you feel like you want to celebrate a special occasion with a Padrón, I think you should buy them, smoke them, and enjoy it. If Padróns are like your everyday smoke and you like them like my brother Ak, who says, it's consistent, Mac. I know what I'm gonna get. I like what I get, and I can always get the same thing. Smoke your Padrón. The one thing you have to learn in this whole cigar game is that we all have different palates, and we all like different things. So smoke what you like. But don't worry about what other people say you should like. Shout out to everybody that's out there in the cigar game because they love the cigar game. Last couple of years at the trade show, I've met some people who have some money, they love cigars, they want to put out their own cigar, they want to blend something that's more to their taste, and they're sharing it with the world. Shout out to all of y'all. Whether the average consumer sees your cigar on the shelf or not, shout out to you for trying. Because just like you tried, who knows what happens 45 years from now? Either you're out of business or you could be like Padrón and you could be celebrating the 45th year anniversary. I believe I read some of the stories, not just Padrón, other people, where, you know, hey, we started out rolling cigars on the back porch and the mother and the grandmother would roll them after work or whatever the case is, and they would take them on the street and sell them for a nickel, 5 cent, 50 cent a piece. You gotta have a dream. Gotta have a dream. All right, family, I'm gonna sit on back and I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this Padrón and give it some numbers and get on out of here. All right, family, y'all will be happy to know that the collard greens are smelling delicious. I'm still out here smoking this Padrón. I talked to my brother Ak. He told me I was being blasphemous as usual and I need to leave the Padróns alone because they ain't for me. You right, brother. Let me give you the numbers on this one. For the price, I'm gonna have to give it a 2.9. I think the price is less than average. Flavor, a 3.2. Construction, a 5. Always great construction. Overall smoking experience, just over average at 3.25, which makes this a 3.5 out of 5 on the LeeMack912 scale. So, my book, an average cigar. 3.5 is not bad. Average cigar. A lot of great cigars are in that average range. But a lot of great cigars I ain't have to pay $30 for, so that's my issue. Anyway, when you wake up in the morning, you gotta tell yourself, today is gonna be another great day. Why? Because your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between truth and a lie, so you might as well tell it a good dang gone lie and going on and have yourself another great day. It is what it is. I said what I said, and I stand on what I said like King Kong. Peace.